going on, guys? Good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Can't even speak. I'm too excited about this week. Last night our futures were looking up, bouncing off the lows from Friday's session, and that's not the case this morning. I'll tell you why briefly. Um, I just wanted to go over the China deal. They didn't come to visit our farm somewhere in the Midwest, and the market just reacted very, very weak to that news. I think everything's getting very sensitive at this point to any false hope of a trade deal. Um, I just think everybody is more or less trading on hope and, really sticking to the fact that Trump is going to make a deal happen. I do think something gets done 100%. When that comes, I don't know. I just know that Trump's a very smart guy when it comes to this stuff, so I'm gonna keep it in my mind that he's gonna be playing this his best, and he's gonna give it his best shot. And as an American citizen, I feel like you have to have the hope that that's the case as well. I feel like you always have to be rooting for ourselves, and in the meantime, we got to be trading with a clear mind, and obviously that hurts and dampens momentum as we look at the daily chart here. The clean double top I alerted about a week and a half ago is falling through perfectly now. We got a little bit of a catalyst to the downside. We're now looking to break through that 13 EMA. It looks like we're going to be opening below the 13 EMA as well. I think our next main support will be the top from this previous consolidation zone, which is right around the 293.41 zone. We do have a lot of room. I think 299, 296 below that. We have like a ton of room down to 294 and then 293. So this topping formation, Jesus Christ, my voice is fucking shot. I've been screaming all weekend. Can't even speak. Yeah. So what we're focusing on, I obviously is going to be this mid Bollinger Point, and our previous support zone, and this is our main support zone here. Obviously, we have a bunch of levels throughout for the intraday sessions, but that's going to be our main focus. Week on the weekly chart, room down to that 294 range, like I just said. That's where their 13 EMA is on the weekly. This morning, what we're looking at is futures were down, pre-market was down. The European PMI, which is the manufacturing index, was down at 45.6 versus a 47.3 estimate. Last month was at a 47. This is pretty bad, and I'll tell you why. This is an 83-month low on the manufacturing over in the Eurozone. So markets are not reacting lightly like that. Obviously, the optimism for world growth is really not been on the stimulant side. We are seeing a recession in those levels in terms of growth. So investors are, adapting to that market, and we should as well. Like I said, there's a lot of, world economic bullshit going on right now, and even geopolitical bullshit as well. That's giving me the no go on holding overnight. I don't want to hold a leverage position overnight. I still hold my positions in my Robinhood account for the investing side, but as far as trading goes, I am not holding anything overnight. I'm taking a full day trading attack at this and taking advantage of these wide price zones between our levels. So my game plan for today is pretty straightforward. I think odds favors trading at this low at 297.34.39. I think the low is 297.40, about a tick off from our level, which is fucking amazing. I think the odds favors breaking through this 297.76 and then trading down to the low. We do have a wider range on the downside, as you can see here, 296.96 and 296.48. So if this low goes, you could look to get short, possibly down to one of these levels. As far as playing a bounce play or playing calls, I'm not playing calls today. I'm going to be looking for a rejection here at 298.50. And obviously, if we continue to bounce 298.83, which are going to be two main resistance zones for me throughout this session, we'll have to see how this 297.76 holds. But as you can see here on the 30-minute chart, below 13 EMA, below the mid Bollinger Band, I think we have room to test these lows. Now, listen, if we have like a flash crash at the open, not really a crash, but a flash pullback, and we hold this level on the 1 minute chart, and we are overextended on both the 1 minute chart, I will look to get calls for a quick scalp play. Very quick, taking whatever bounce I could get and leaving it at that. That is the only situation I take a call, and even then our risk is increased. Um, but just keep that in mind. We're watching for these lows to hold or break. I think odds favor breaking just because there wasn't a real support down here. Um, it's almost like we're trying to fill a gap down to where this price was. So keep that in mind. I don't, I think we just got to take this one day at a time from here on out and do our thing. But we are breaking down or in a rejection zone. So we'll see what the Bears can do with that. And, us as traders are always going to adapt. As far as the economic schedule this week, nothing that crazy, just a few home sales and unemployment stats coming up. So, obviously we'll keep our eye on that and do our thing. So I'll talk to you guys in chat. Thanks for watching. Let's go make some fucking money.